Hi, I'm Barry, this is Mega City Gaming, and this is part 3 of the terrain build for Strontium Dog Miniatures Game by Warlord Games. Go back and see part 1 and part 2 if you want, otherwise just carry on watching this. This is the generator. Right, we got the first thing it said in the instructions is glue the generator axle into the card box panel. Right. Oh no, we have to make the card box first. So that'll be on the card, won't it? Funny that. And it's a box shape. Right, so we're making a box. Right, make sure I haven't missed anything. Right, there we go. Pop out the box. Doesn't seem to be any sticky outy bits really on that. So that'll be the box. The base of the box, I believe, is over here. It's on this one, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Right, pop that out. Popping out the wrong things. Come on. There we are. So there's a lot of pieces to this one. A lot of pieces. You'll see why in a moment. Right, so that's the base of the box. And inside the base of the box is a T-shaped, two T-shaped items made of MDF, which should be these puppies here. Pop those out. A 1 and a 2. This is thick MDF, so I might have to use this. Can I use that? Is that thin enough? Yeah. So I was poking out with the not with the blade, but with the blade housing. That was just thin enough to push it. My fingernail was not strong enough for that thing. Right, and we got a little bit of, I don't even know what the word is in MDF technology, but bleed over. Basically, it ripped a bit of the MDF sprue. Anyway. Right, so these, I believe they go in. No, they don't. No, they don't. Anyway, we'll see about that in a minute. Let's fold this. Whoa. Yeah, be careful when you're folding these, because when you fold them, it can rip. I might score it actually. Yeah. So we get the cutting mat. We do a bit of scoring, because I've already kind of ripped one side a little bit, which is fixable. 1, 2. Not much pressure on that, because it's quite thin. Just don't want it to rip, because there's a score already there from the laser cutter, but it's not very deep. Right, that should be, yeah, that's much easier. And no ripping now. That's good. So I ripped the first part a little bit, but that's fixable. All right, anyway. So fold that a little bit. There's another piece that goes with that. Could it be this piece? Just a square bit. goes inside, give it a little bit of 3D, a little bit of 3D-esque action. Goes inside like that. Alright. Guess I'll put that on now. Make sure the glue goes around the window, because if it pops out, it's inside the housing. You can't get at it to fix it because this is going to be an enclosed unit. So make sure it's properly glued in there. And straight so it doesn't interfere with anything else. Right. Excellent. Right, that goes on the bottom. And these what do these do? Oh, they go out the side. Oh, I see. That's what they do. So these T-junction bits, they go out, they stick out the side, and that's where the axle, oh, this is the axle to, they stick out the side like that. Right, got it. I was a bit confused. Well, that's good. So, stick those on now. Because, like I said, it's going to be an enclosed unit. Right, a little bit of glue on the palette. You don't have to use the palette system of glue if you've got a decent glue bottle with a decent applicator, or you've got a glue bottle that that isn't upside down like mine. Hang on, is that right? Yes, right. A glue bottle that isn't upside down like mine and doesn't come spewing out when you open it. You don't need one of these. Right. And I'm making out as I go along, so if I make a mistake, it's one less mistake you have to make. There we go. Don't have to tidy up the glue on that because it's inside. That's a nice square unit. And it sticks on like that, so I put glue around the edge of the base and it should fit and stick quite nicely to that. Job is a good un, as they say. Do they still say that in England? Am I showing my age? Anyway, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Get on with it. Right, this is the tricky part. Right, let's push the box together. Getting glue all over my fingers. There we are. Push fit. Yeah. Right, a bit of cat hair. Right, wipe off the excess glue. Try not to get glue fingerprints all over the card because it looks crap if you do that. So yeah, that's why paper towel is always handy. And don't get glue on your kitchen table or your dinner table. This is my dinner table. I don't need the grief. Obviously, yeah, anyone married will know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't need the grief, man. Although she puts up with a lot. She suffers in silence. And she even lets me have models on the shelves and stuff, which I know some people aren't allowed to do. So I am lucky. She's a gamer, so it's cool. She's a gamer, she's just not a tabletop gamer. She's a video gamer. So she's very understanding if I'm playing a video game and it's an important part, critical situation, and I can't stop what I'm doing to answer the door or answer the phone or whatever, because 9 times out of 10 it's her that's doing that. It's her her playing video games and being too busy to answer the phone. Right, that's not finished, of course, because there's a lot more to do with that, a lot more. Right, see all those circles and stuff? That all goes on to the side. Right, and of course they've numbered the parts, but the parts aren't numbered on the sprue, so I need to eyeball it. So there's 2 long bits anyway. So I'm looking at the top one. Get it the right way around. This one. So 2 long bits and a bunch of odd shaped circular bits. Yes. So I'm gonna have a hazard a guess. I guess it doesn't matter too much, does it? Going to go ahead and assume that they're all close together, and I would be wrong in assuming that. So right, we've got 1 small bit, right, 1 small bit, yeah, okay, that'll be this one. They've kind of done it in order, so the long bits are here, and then the bits that go on that are this one, yeah, this one, and a standard circle, this one, and another small one. Yeah, actually this one. Yeah, you just have to eyeball it really, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter. They're all different shaped, different sized circular bits, so if you get one in the wrong place, I'm not sure it really matters. So that one, this one, standard circle, and then the small one. I guess it'll be this one. There we are, and as is my habit, I will cut off any excess bits, because this is it's supposed to be a generator, and it's supposed to have the illusion of not being made out of flat pieces. That's why there's so many circular pieces stuck together, to give the illusion of pipes and taps and all that kind of stuff. Cables, I don't even know why a generator would have pipes and not cables. Is unknown to me, so they must be cables or something, unless it's geothermal. Could be geothermal. 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 Right, this is fascinating stuff. Yeah, fascinating for you guys. He's just cutting the nubs off. He's cutting nubs off. That's all he's doing. He's not actually doing anything interesting. Fast forward. Right, now we've got to get them in the right order. Let's rub some glue off my hands. Right, these go on the short end. Can you see that? The short end, the short sticky out piece. And we start with a small piece. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dry fit. The pieces and then just stick on the last bit. Yeah, it's a bit hard. You have to be careful with this because if you push it, then it will come away from the inside of the housing. The axle will come away. And that'll ruin everything. Yeah, it's already come away a little bit. Shit. Motherfucker. Yeah. I suppose it doesn't matter too much, does it? It doesn't ruin everything because if I stick it. Come on, get on there. Yeah, this is really tough, man. This is the hardest bit so far with these kits. Right, yeah, it's completely come away from the inside of the housing and I can't get in there now because I've glued it. Shit. Right, if I hold it with these, not an ideal situation. Don't cut it, don't cut it. There we go. Maybe not. Bollocks. Who said bollocks? There we go. Right, that's on there. Yeah, this is difficult stuff. Push it all the way down. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And next part is this one. Well, that one was easy. And then yeah, and then the standard circle. Come on. Right, this one's going to be a bugger too. Oh, you bugger. Right. Stick that on. Yeah, doesn't really need gluing because it's so tight, like a mouse's bloody ear. Right. And then these are exactly the same and they go together, so I'm going to glue these together because we don't want them when I paint it, and when it gets paint on, it expands and stuff and it warps a little bit, so I don't want it like splaying apart. Don't want it splaying apart when it's painted, so I'll stick that together. Stick it together, da, 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 da. Stick it together, and I'll stick some glue in the hole so it'll stick to the axle rows. Yeah, again I'm going to have to use these to get it on there. Yeah. And that is on. Right, it's a bit wibbly. It is a bit wobbly, isn't it? A bit wobbly, isn't it? Oh well, it will be fine when it's stuck on the base, the big base. I assume there's a big base for that. Alright, next. Well, the other side is much longer and has a lot more circular pieces. So if we can get that in any kind of order. Right, so we start off with a little bit. Oh, I see. So these are two different sizes. Right, let's start. Start on this side. Punch that out. Right, we've got a little bit. Let's just punch them all out because they're in no particular order. Right, let's have a look what's on the back of that. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. The wind turbine goes at the top of that. I might have to not stick that. Oh, I could stick it on and store it. If it stores inside the main building, it's fine because that'll protect it. If it doesn't store inside there, I'm going to have to make it modular. Assume that goes at the top. Okay. Now it's the scraping. I will pause the video. Scraping complete. Right. So we start with a small bit. Goes on there. So what I'm going to do this time, having learned from this piece, is give this a bit of a scrape. Make it easier to get stuff on it. So you can do, you scrape it, whittle it slightly. Right, we start with a small bit. And here we go. Yeah, that is tight. That is tight as hell, mate. Yeah, you can hear that, can't you? Yeah. Fucking hell. Right, let's get that right down to the base. Yeah. Right. There we go, right down to the base. And next, small circle, small circle, small circle. Right, so 3 of the same sized circles. 1, 2, 3. Right. Bloody hell. Okay, now. This is difficult. Let's use that. Right, 1 circle, that was just 1 circle. Next, so because I whittled it, it's easy to get on, but once it's on, it's sliding it all the way down to the bottom. It's a difficult part. And I'm trying very hard not to wave it around too much because there's a lot of weight on this side. Yeah, this is dangling about and all that kind of stuff, so I don't want to break it. Alright, a couple of big circles. A couple of big circles, there we go. Right, that one. Just looking at the picture, we've got 2 big circles. No. Can't be missing one, can we? Right, that one and that one. That one. That one. That one. This one. There should be one more circle, big circle. Oh, here it is. It's made a card. It's on the card sprue. Oh, I see. That's card. So this one, right. So that one, I assume, goes on the end, so you can see the rivets and all that. So rivets on the outside. It goes on like that. Although you can only see it if you really, from certain angles, you just about see it. And that one, you can almost not see it at all. Right, and then circle. They're all circles, so why bother saying circle? There we go, and then kind of pipey type thing. Come on, get on there. There we go. Right, pipey type thing. And then something that fits in the base. Come on. Something fits in the base. And then another pipey type thing. Yeah. Come on. Pipey type thing, awesome. And then a riveted piece on the end. And then another riveted piece, the card riveted piece. And then the stopper, which will fit on there. Right, I'll glue that stopper on the end. Yeah, glue that stopper on the end, so it doesn't all pop off again. I applied the glue directly on that with my glue bottle. Right, that should hold it all in place, and as you can see, the rivets are all on the end. Right, now I've got to put these pieces, so you've got one wide circle, two card circles. Right, so it goes card, not card, card. Right, if I just put some glue on that. Oh, there we go. It's thing is, an upside down bottle. You don't have to squeeze it, but it does come spewing out like an oil well. Anyway, stick that on there, and then the big bit on there. Come on, get on it. And then another small bit. Yeah, a little bit of glue on there. Don't want too much because it will all squeeze out the sides. It's such a small piece as well. Right. Wipe off the excess glue. So that gives us a kind of thing. Stopcock. Kind of whatever. Don't even know. Not an engineer, as you can probably tell. Right, there we go. This side is really stable. This side is all over the bloody place. But that'll be fine once it's stuck. Okay, right, what is next? That's the wind turbine and the base. Right, we're going to stick that on the base. So the base is made of card. I'm not sure if I like the fact that it's card or not. Does it fit? Kind of. Right, I'm not sure what these pieces are for. Because this here and here go like that. Gluing, sticking the parts, the axle and all that on there. Did I miss a piece? Am I missing something? Yes I am. Yes I am. Dun dun dun. What a surprise. I make mistakes, so you don't have to. Yeah, let's go back to the very beginning. The first issue of Trust, Gary. Right, here we go. I've got to put the bottom onto the housing. Yeah. So don't do that. Don't do what I did. Definitely don't do what I did. Right. Yeah. And shave off the little knobs. Shave off the knobs. He's shaving off the knobs. Someone stop him. Right. Yeah. And these go, yeah, into the, okay, now I understand. I'm getting it. Finally, it's dawning on me. Finally, all these hours of struggle were for naught. Right. Bit of glue. Stick that on the bottom. Yeah. into the housing. I didn't dry fit it, and now I'm regretting not dry fitting it because it's quite tough. Get in there. Yeah. How not to do Strontium Dog terrain. Come on, get in there. Right, that's not going in. Why isn't it going in? Right, let's do the other one anyway. Yeah. So I advise doing this before sticking all those side bits on. Like it says in the instructions, yeah. Follow the instructions. Read the instructions. Don't just wing it and then complain when it goes horribly wrong, like me. Oh, why isn't it fitting in the thing? Yeah, it's difficult. Can't put too much pressure on it because housing's just made a card and it's already bending under my thumb. Plus, there we go. So you put it in directly, don't slot it in like diagonally, put it in flat. There we go. It's kind of, it's not perfect though, is it? Certainly not perfect at all. No! There we go. One. Right, it's a real tight fit. And then the other one. Yes, and it's kind of, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. I mean, it does look a bit beat up now. But, you know, it's out in the desert, so it's my excuse for everything. Now, apply glue to the undersides. Apply glue to the undersides. Apply glue to the undersides. And stick the base on. This is going to go really well. There we go. And I don't really like this being card too much because it's going to warp. But there you go. I might even cut it kind of because you know it's outside and wasteland. I might cut it close to so there's less excess and it won't warp so much. So I'll cut it close to the thing, but that's a thing for later. Let's get this finished. Right, now we can do the propeller at the top. As you can see, this piece. So we got, I think under here somewhere we had a wing somewhere. Hello. Cat's decided to join us. It's getting near dinner time for them. Lunchtime, whatever. Right, punch out. Whoa, punch out the propeller without breaking it. Difficult because it's very, very delicate. Excuse me, mister. Right, propeller. What else do we need? Wings. The wings. I had one a minute ago. It came loose. Right, so should have 4 of those. Let me just find the other one. Found it. Right, so we've got 4 wings and we've got lots of circular pipe type things. Right, this sprue is now dead. If a sprue is completely dead, yeah, disregard it. I put it aside so I'm not getting not looking for stuff on it that isn't there. Right, punch out the circular pieces, the remaining circular pieces. So there should be 2 of those and 1 of these. And I'll tell you what we did forget. I say we, more like we forgot to put this on the top. Not a big deal. Do it now. Just got to decide which one it is. Let's pop them all out and then we'll see. Right. So it will be this one, a very, very small one. And just check the sprue. Nothing left on there. Disregard. Right. So we've got a very, very, very tiny circular piece. It's got a little bit of detail on it, like a cap that you unscrew, gas cap or whatever, petrol cap if you prefer. And for this one, I'm going to use this as some makeshift tweezers. Pick it up with those, dab it with glue on my palette, stick it on the circular piece there. There we go, because my fingers are like fucking did I say the F word? My fingers are like carrots sometimes. So I'm not that I got big fingers, but I'm not so adept at fine work like that. Right, anyway, as you can probably tell. Right, what goes on first? Washer. Yeah. Let's give it a little bit of scrape. Right, stick that on first, and again we're going to dry fit it and then glue the top one on. Right, top one on, bottom one on even. Then the propeller. Right, let me just read the instructions. Right, glue the shaft blade support to the shaft top. Right, that was the washer. Glue the card blades to the blade arms. Then fit the blade assembly. Right, so we glue the blades on first. Right then, let's do that. Glue the blades on. Get them all straight. There we go. One. And the blades should be right. This is already. Oh, it's broken. Oh, you mofo. Right, let's glue that on. So it's so fine. When I popped out the sprue, it broke. So liberal amount of glue on that. Stick it back together. Right, and that should be fine. Yeah, good as new. Right, next blade. So the blade should be the thin side on the inside. Thin side on the inside. Yeah. As someone would say from somewhere. Just making it up as I go along. Right. 2 blades done. So the blades will actually add a little bit of strength to the propeller. Actually, I'm not going to glue the propeller on. It's pretty delicate, easily broken. Yeah, especially with card wings. what are they called? Blades. 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 There we go. Right, here we go. Right, yeah. It's making up as he goes along. Literally making it up as I go along. As you can see, I made plenty of mistakes, but none of them were fatal. And hopefully, if you watched this video, you will not make the same mistakes. Alright. Yeah, let's dry fit that. Right, oh, I see. Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that absolutely divine? Right, that means I might have to glue that then, because this won't be glued, but the top piece will be, and it's very tiny, like the top cap. This cap goes on the top. If I glue that, it'll keep that in place, otherwise I'm going to lose that, and this will just be wobbling about like crazy. Right, yeah, let's put the top cap on. Right, there we go. Go glue all over that, get glue all over my fingers. Stick that on the top of there. Smoosh it into position. And then put a bit of glue on the top of that. And then stick that on. Yeah, don't get any glue on the blades or the propeller mechanism, because it's got to be mobile, isn't it? Right, and that is simply divine, isn't that?